your parents were very accepting about the shift for you, which is
Yeah.
unfortunately a rarer kind of response, especially when somebody is as
Mhm.
young as you were when you embraced Islam. And I imagine, even though you're Canadian, the general kind of the perception from my side of the world is that the general American space is
Yeah.
quite anti-Islam, and I think there's a kind of a assumption that that kind of filters into the Canadian space as well. But it seems like you went through a pretty easy transition with your parents. But definitely, what I found most reverts say, and myself is, with me, it's the same. My parents weren't very accepting, but what changed their hearts over time was seeing how I changed
Mm.
towards them. And that was like, oh, well, Islam is telling you to do this. Islam is telling you to be better to your parents. So I was able to mend a relationship or relationships just through trying to be a better Muslim.
My mom was pretty accepting of it. She was a mom. Like, like you always have those worries for your kid, like, oh, you're gonna wear the hijab, like people are gonna treat you differently now. Like you aren't gonna get a job because of that. Like
Mm.
you're you're gonna be mistreated. It's dangerous for you. Stuff like that. Like there was nothing of like I don't want you to wear that because it's bad. It was more of I don't want you to like be discriminated against. Like I don't want you to be, you know, treated
Yeah.
differently because you have so much to offer. And, because your mom always thinks you're like the best things in sliced bread. You have so much to offer. Like, why would you throw that all away for like a piece of cloth, essentially?